Hello everyone and welcome to the Orange Bowl here in Florida for week 13's Monday Night Football, and it's a big clash this week. We have the unbeaten 12-0 Chicago Bears at the 11-1 Miami Dolphins, and Chicago have already secured their place in the playoffs, and with a win here Miami would all but be certain of playoff contention at the end of this season. Now, this game in real life was the Bears were beaten by the Dolphins and they lost their unbeaten record. So we're ready to start the fourth quarter, so let's reveal the current score. And the Bears are leading 17-3, and they have the ball 3rd and 3 at their own 45. They're led by Steve Fuller. Jim McMahon is injured in this game. Before this game, he's been out for 4 weeks now. And so, can Miami pull these scores back? And immediately we could have an offensive penalty. We don't, so that's okay. So 3rd and 3. Fuller under centre takes the snap, and he's going to hand the ball off for a sweep right to Dennis Gentry, and that will be against an inside right, so it's going to be a +1 to the defence. Let's just dim that light a bit. So sweep right is the right tackle. Van Horn is a 3, becomes a 2. So it's good defence, and 3-4. It's going to get him no yards to bring up. And his fumble is a 0, so he's not going to fumble at all. But we are at 4th down. And Chicago will punt. So out comes punter Maury Buford. The punt is in the air, 4-6-1, and he's going to go out of the end zone for a touchback, so there can't be a fumble. And with 14:10 remaining in this fourth period, Miami will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. So Dan Marino leads their Miami offense out onto the field. 1st and 10 at their own 20, and he's going to hand the ball off for his sweep right to Woody Bennett, and that is going to be against an inside left defense. So sweep right against an inside left is no difference. So inside left is the right inside linebacker who's not on the field, so it's going to be a good offense block. 4-2 is going to get him 6 yards. And it's 2nd and 4 to Miami from their own 26. 2nd and 4. Marino looking, he's going to drop back and look to pass. He's looking for a medium pass out to Mark Duper, and this is against a sweep defense, so it's going to be a -1 on the defense. Let's see if Marino can complete the pass. 5-6. It's going to be a pass rush. The centre is Dwight Stevenson, and he is a -3, so that's a -4. Nose tackle isn't on the field, so he's going to look for an alternate receiver, and that alternate receiver will be at the short pass level, and it's number 73 on the short, who is going to be Tony Nathan, and it's going to be completed to Nathan, and Nathan will gain 5 yards and a 1st down. So Miami move the chains. 12:50 remaining, 1st and 10 at their own 31. Marino under centre. Ball is snapped and he's looking to hand that ball off to Lorenzo Hampton, who's going to sweep right. And it's a sweep right against a sweep right defence. So +2 on the defence. Left defensive tackle is William Perry. He becomes a 5. And the left inside linebacker isn't on the field. So a 6. So it's good offence. And 5-1 gets them 5 yards. So 2nd down and 5. Miami from their own 36. Marino again under the centre. Snaps the ball and he's going to drop back and pass for a medium pass to Mark Duper. And it's a medium pass against the zone defence, which is a +1 for the defence. See if it completes. 6-6. Again is a pass rush. Centre, Dwight Stevenson is a -3. Nose tackle, again is not on the field, so it's going to be an alternate receiver. And that is automatically to a short pass out to Bruce Hardy. And that's going to be complete. And he's going to break through and go long. 2-6. He's going to give him 21 yards. So Miami move into Bears territory. 1st and 10 at the Bears 43 yard line. Marino marshalling his troops. He's under the centre. Takes the snap and hands off to Tony Nathan, who will sweep right. And that is going to be against a zone defence. So that's a -1 to the defence on a sweep right. Left defensive tackle William Perry becomes a 2. Left inside linebacker, as we know, is not on the field, so good offense. 4-1 is going to get him 4 yards. So Nathan gains 4 yards, and we're down to 10:50. 2nd and 6 for Miami on Chicago's 39 yard line. 2nd and 6. So again, Marino hands the ball off, and this time it's going to be Lorenzo Hampton, and he's going to sweep left, and it's against a man-to-man, so a -1 for the defense. Sweep left is the right outside linebacker Wilbur Marshall, who's a 3, becomes a 2, and that's good defense. 6-2 is going to get just 2 yards gained. Another 40 seconds off the clock, and we're now 3rd and 4 at the 37 of Chicago. 3rd and 4. So Marino drops back and looks to pass. He's going to go pass short, looking for Woody Bennett, and it's against a sweep defense, so no change. Let's see if he completes the pass. 2-4. Going to look at the receiver. 5, and he's not going to be completed, so it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 4, and it looks like Marino is staying on the field. They're going to go for it. 4th and 4 at the 37 of Chicago, and it's going to be a quick pass out to Tony Nathan, and it is against a prevent defense, so a -1 for the defense. 1-5 is going to be possible interception, and the intercepting player is the right outside linebacker, who is none on the field, so it's an incomplete pass, but they're going to turn it over on downs, and Chicago will take the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 36. So Steve Fuller is back out on the field with the Bears. 1st and 10 at their own 36. Ball is snapped and he drops back. He's looking to pass, get a quick pass off to Walter Payton, and that is against a run defense. So -1 for the defense here. 6-5. is going to be the defence. On a quick pass is the right outside linebacker, who is Mark Brown, and that is going to be complete. Walter Payton gains 8 yards, and more importantly takes another 4 minutes off the clock. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 from the 45-yard line of Chicago. Fuller drops back again, and he's going to hand this ball off to Walter Payton, and he's going to go inside right, and that's going to be against an outside blitz. So it's going to be a -1 off the defense. Inside right, strong safety Glenn Blackwood becomes a 0. Left outside linebacker Hugh Green becomes a 3. Good defense though, and they'll gain 2 yards. Is that going to be enough for a first down, or is it just going to be short? No. The referee signals a first down. And we're under 9 minutes now with a 14-point difference. So we're going to start using column A on the special chart. Trailing by 14. Oh, they're leading by 14, so we're actually still in the normal play. So 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 47-yard line. And Fuller is going to hand off, and Calvin Thomas is going to sweep right, and again it's against a man-to-man, so -1 on the defense. So sweep right is the left outside linebacker. 4 becomes a 3, and that is Hugh Green. And the inside linebacker Bob Brzezinski is a 3, so it's going to be a 3. Good defense again though, and only 2 yards gained. Is there an offensive penalty? No. So 2 yards gained. 2nd and 8 from the Bears 49. Fuller under centre, snaps the ball, and he's going to drop and look long, and he's looking to hit Dennis McKinnon, and it's a long against a sweep. So a -2 on the defense if you can complete it. 1-2 is a pass rush. So the right guard on the pass rush, Thomas Thayer, is a +1, makes it a +3. Left inside linebacker is Bob Brzezinski. Pass rush of 1 becomes a pass rush of 4, so it's going to be a successful pass rush. 56 means that Fuller will scramble, and he will get 4 yards, a good gain, and steps out of bounds. So 7:40 remaining. Chicago 3rd and 4 from the Miami 47. Fuller under the centre, ball is snapped, drops back looking for a short pass out to Dennis McKinnon, and it's a short pass against a pass defense. 4-3 is going to be another pass rush, so a +1 to the defense here. Right guard is Tom Thayer, who's a +1, becomes a +2. Left defensive tackle is not on the field, so the left cornerback can take his place, which is not allowed. The strong safety is not allowed, and the right defense cornerback is not allowed. So they'll be looking for an alternate receiver. Fuller looking at the medium level, and he's looking for Willie Galt, and that pass will be completed. 6-6 will gain 10 yards and a first down for Chicago. So Chicago move the chains. 1st and 10. Another 40 seconds come off the clock. 7 minutes remaining. Miami needing 2 scores. So Fuller under centre, drops back and hands the ball off to Walter Payton, and he will sweep to the left against a zone defence. So -1 off the defence. Right inside linebacker is Jackie Ship. 3 becomes a 2, but still good defence, and Payton gains 1 yard. But more importantly, 40 seconds more off the clock. 6 minutes 20 remaining in this game. 17-3 to the Bears. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9. We've got 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Fuller under the centre, drops back, hands off to Calvin Thomas, who will go for an inside left, and that is against a man-to-man, so again a minus for the defence. Inside left is the right inside linebacker Jackie Ship, becomes a 2, and the right defensive tackle is not on the field, so it's 2. Good offence this time. 1-4 is going to go short, and 34 on a short will get him 8 yards to the first down marker. Did he make it? And they signal a first down for Chicago. So Chicago 1st and 10 at Miami's 27. A score here really will most likely end the game, although I shouldn't say that after the last game that we televised. Almost came up with a shocking result. But Fuller drops back and he's looking short. And he's looking for Walter Payton, and it's short against a sweep, so no difference. 5-1 is going to be another pass rush. The left tackle, Jim Covert, is a -1 against the right defensive end. Kim Bokamper is a 2, becomes a 1, and so the pass rush is unsuccessful. And so he's looking for a second receiver at a medium level, who is Dennis McKinnon, and it is complete. And McKinnon breaks through and goes 20 yards. Before he's pushed out of bounds, and so 5:30 left, and the Bears are 1st and goal at the 7. Good drive put together here by McKinnon, filling in for the injured Jim McMahon, who is on the sideline. But the way this is going, I don't think it's going to be needed. Drops back, hands the ball off to Walton Payton, who will sweep right against an outside blitz. So a +1 for the defence on a sweep right. Left defensive tackle is not on the field, so it's going to be a general 1, and that's going to be good offence. 4-3. He's going to go short, and 34 on a short is 8 yards, and that's going to be a touchdown. But there is a flag on the play, and that's going to be picked up against the defence, and it's going to be a touchdown for Walter Payton, a 7-yard run, and Kevin Butler kicks the extra point. So 24-3 to the Bears, and we'll be back shortly. So 5 minutes 30 remaining in this game. 24-3. The Bears lead the Dolphins. The Bears looking to keep their unbeaten record. Kevin Butler ready to kick off. 2-4-3 is going to be 57 yards. And it's going to be good coverage on the way back. The returner is Lorenzo Hampton, and he will return it 11 yards. So they get back to their 19-yard line. And Dan Marino will bring the Dolphins out first and 10 at their own 19. So we are now 21 points behind. So 21 points behind. They're going to be using column B. First and 10. And he's looking for a medium pass. Marino looking for a medium pass out to Nate Moore. Or Nat Moore as it says on this, but I always thought it was Nate, but who knows. And it's going to be against a pass defense. 5-6 is a pass rush. So the right tackle, Cleveland Green, is a 0. Left defensive end, Richard Dent, is a 6 pass rush. So it's a successful pass rush. And 24 will be a sack, and that sack will be by Richard Dent. And he lost 4 yards on that sack, so 40 seconds comes off the clock and we're under 5 minutes, 2nd and 14, and that will mean a change of column because we're 21 behind and we're now under 6 minutes, so we're using column C. So long pass from Marino looking for Nat Moore, and he is against a pass defense. So long pass against a pass defense is going to be a +1 both all the way around. 1-4 could be intercepted, and so that's the free safety Dave Dewison. Interception of 6, so he will be intercepted. So let's see where he's intercepted. It is 29 yards downfield, and Dewison has a return of 2. So Dewison returns it 4 yards to the 40-yard line of Miami, and with 4:30 remaining, Chicago take control of the ball again. So Steve Fuller brings out the Bears onto the field again, leading 24-3, 1st and 10 at the Miami 40. And he's under center and he drops back and hands off the ball to Walter Payton, who will go inside right against a sweep right. So it's going to be a +1 for the defense. Oh, there could be a penalty before the snap, and there is. Defense are encroaching. Whistle's blown, and it will be a 1st down and 5. So 1st and 5. Fuller under the center again, and he drops back and is looking to pass to Matsui. And it is a pass against a run defense, so -1 on the defense. Fuller 1-4 is going to be incomplete, so we'll move to 2nd and 5. Fuller marshalling his offense, and the ball is snapped, and he's going to hand that ball off to Matsui again, who's going to sweep right this time against a zone defense. So the right end on a run defense is the tight end 1, who is Emery Moorhead, and his block is a 4, becomes a 3. But good offense. 6-6 gets 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. But there could be a flag on the play. No, the referee thought he dropped the flag, but he hadn't. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from Miami's 31. and the ball is going to be handed off to Matsui again for a sweep left, and this is against a prevent defense. So sweep left, right inside linebacker not on the field, right outside linebacker Mark Brown is a 4. So it becomes a 3. Good offensive blocking gets them 6 yards, but could there be a penalty on this play? There is, and it is on the defense. Intentional face mask, and it's going to unintentional face mask, and it's going to be 5 yards from the end of the play, but it will put Miami on the defense there. Chicago 1st and 10 from Miami's 20-yard line. And he went out of bounds, so we've got 4 minutes remaining in this game and leading by 21 points. They're going to be using column D. So it's going to be an inside left. He's going to snap the ball, drop back, hand it off to Walter Payton. And it's an inside left against a sweep left. So a +1 to the defense. On the inside left is the running back. Running back is the high running back for Chicago, who is Matsui with a 3. So it becomes a 2, sorry. So good defense, and he gets 1 yard, but more importantly another 40 seconds comes off the clock. 3 minutes 20 remaining, 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 19 of Miami. And again, Steve Fuller will just drop back, hand the ball off to Walter Payton, who will sweep to the left this time against an inside right. So no difference. The sweep left is the right outside linebacker Mark Brown, who's a 4. And so good defense, 4-3, will get him 1 yard. Just picking up a few yards, but more importantly the time is running down and we're now at 2:40. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Chicago at the 18 of Miami. And we're under 3 minutes. So we're still using column D, and it's going to be sweep right. Drops back, hands off to Walter Payton again. And this is against a run defense, so it's a +1. So on a sweep right, it is the right guard, who will be Tom Thayer, who's a 3, becomes a 2. And so good offense, 1-6 gets him 4 yards. And that will bring up the 2-minute warning. So we'll be back after this commercial break. Welcome back. Chicago lead 24-3, and their field goal unit is out. Maury Buford. This will be a 31-yard field goal. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And it is good. So Maury Buford kicks the field goal to give Bears a 27-3 lead with just 1 minute 50 remaining in the game. So the Chicago kicking team is out and ready to start this game with only 1:50 remaining. Kevin Butler is set, runs up, kicks the ball. It's a 58-yard punt kick. And it is good coverage on the way back. Lorenzo Hampton is going to return it, and he's going to return it for 19 yards to the 26-yard line of Miami. and they will take over 1st and 10 with 1 minute 40 remaining in this match. So Miami 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line, and really they just haven't been able to get any momentum in this game. The defense of the Bears has just shut everything down, and we are within 3 minutes and we're trailing by 24. So we're going to use C. So it's going to be a long pass. Marino looking long to Mark Clayton, and it's a long pass against a man-to-man, which will be no difference. Do we get a completion? 6-2 on a long pass. It's going to be a pass rush. Pass rush is the left tackle, John Geisler, who's a -1 right defensive end. Dan Hampton becomes a 3, so it's a good pass rush. So a good pass rush by the defense. 63 is going to mean that Marino is going to scramble, and he scrambles for 3 yards, but could there be a flag on the play? No flag, but he is pushed out of bounds, leaving it at 1:30 now. 2nd and 7 to Miami from their own 29-yard line. 2nd and 7, and he's looking long, and he's looking for Bruce Hardy. So it's a long pass against an inside run. So -2 to the defense here. Can he complete it? 4-6. It's going to be another pass rush. Left tackle is a -1, -3. Left outside linebacker is Otis Wilson. So he's going to be cut down to 3. But it is a good pass rush from the Bears. And as a result, it's going to be a sack. And that sack is by Dave Dewison. And how much is he going to lose this time? 8 yards. And 40 seconds off the clock. Only 50 seconds left. They're not even worrying about stopping the clock because this game is all done. 3rd and 15. So he's going to go long, looking for Nat Moore, and it's long against a man-to-man, so no difference. .36 on the long. It's going to be another pass rush. Left tackle John Geisler is a -1. Right defensive end Dan Hampton becomes a 3, and again it's another successful pass rush, and again he will be sacked. This time the sack is Otis Wilson, and he's going to lose 9 yards. And there is also an offensive penalty. It's going to be offsides against the offense. That's going to be declined, and we're now in 4th down territory. And with 10 seconds left, Marino is just going to take a knee, and the game will be over. And the Chicago Bears remain unbeaten with a 27-3 win over the Dolphins. And we'll be back shortly with the roundup of Week 13. So, this is the Week 13 roundup, and this was the Thanksgiving week. So, 2 games on the Thursday. The New York Jets 33, the Detroit Lions 6. St. Louis Cardinals 31, Dallas Cowboys 12. And then the Sunday night games, Houston Oilers 30, Cincinnati Bengals 42, Cleveland Browns 9, New York Giants 42, New England Patriots 43, Indianapolis Colts 17, the Denver Broncos 50, Pittsburgh Steelers 35, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13 and the Green Bay Packers 35, Minnesota Vikings 10, Philadelphia Eagles 41, Los Angeles Rams 42, New Orleans Saints 21, the Los Angeles Raiders 28, Atlanta Falcons 17, Buffalo Bills 14, San Diego Chargers 27, Kansas City Chiefs 10, Seattle Seahawks 41, the San Francisco 49ers 27, Washington Redskins 26. And our Monday night football game, Chicago Bears 27, the Miami Dolphins 3. So, striking contrast between the two conferences this week. The AFC, still no one has claimed any kind of playoff spot, but the league leaders, the divisional leaders, are Miami, Pittsburgh and Denver Broncos, with the New York Jets holding one of the wildcard spots, and then it's pick anyone from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, the Raiders or Seattle Seahawks. The San Diego Chargers and the New England Patriots can also make it into the playoffs, but they cannot win the divisions. In the NFC, it's a bit of a different picture. The New York Giants, Chicago Bears and San Francisco 49ers are all divisional leaders and are all in the hunt for a playoff place. They all will be in the playoffs. Chicago obviously will be the divisional champions of the Central, but the Giants, if they don't win the division, will be in the wildcard game. Currently Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams is the wildcard game, but Dallas, St. Louis, Detroit, Minnesota and even the Green Bay Packers have got a chance of one of those wildcard spaces. So that's the end of week 13. Our game next week will be the divisional match with the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams, and that could decide if the Niners win. That will make them the West champions, so they will get an automatic berth into the divisionals. If the Rams win, then that will put the Packers out, Dallas and St. Louis. So it's going to be an interesting game. In more ways than one, something's going to be decided in the playoff berths. And hope you'll join us. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought, and we'll see you again soon.